So tell us who you are, and
my name's
tell us
Paul
about your
Scota.
business.
I'm the owner of Lehigh Pharmacy and Wynnefield Pharmacy. We've been here for 8 years as a community pharmacy. We've been down in North Philly serving north, west, southwest Philly. And on Sunday night, last Sunday during the protests, we were broken into at both locations. It was kind of hard for me to take. North Philly got totally trashed, and to serve my customers and patients, we've moved my whole North Philly pharmacy into this building. We are still open, and we're still serving everybody. But I'd just like to say we, as independent pharmacists, need more support than ever from the patients and people in our neighborhoods. The big chains are trying their best to run us out of business with unfair pricing and manipulating workers and employee benefits to suit that they have to do mail order only. I can tell you, I was talking to a friend, he had 10 stores vandalized. I only had 2, thank God. But at this time more than ever, I would like to reach out to the patients or the people in the area. We're trying not to go anywhere. Without support, I don't think we could survive much longer.
Let me ask you a question. Do you, so where do you stand? I see here the people, let me just pan that way for a second. A lot of people are wrapped around your store, around the side there. Looks like you're a big time community supporter. Are you also a Black Lives Matter supporter?
Absolutely. On the Thursday that the protest started, so about 2 weeks or so ago, I texted my whole staff that my heart hurt, that my soul hurt. And they didn't know what I meant, but they were having a joke on the feed. But I sat there just devastated that in this day and age, that this is still happening. It took me right back to like my history of the Watts riots, and like it's just, you know, that they're using water cannons on people because Trump doesn't want people in front of the. I'm devastated. I was devastated when my North Philly store got hit, but I thought I could manage. Then, as we were boarding it up, this store got hit. When I got here, I lost it a little bit, but I still think I still thought it could go on. Then North Philly they broke in again and vandalized. But
so what do you need?
My main concern was always, how am I going to service my patients? Like, what are people going to do? Even during COVID, like, we're essential personnel. Pharmacies are essential personnel. If we weren't filling prescriptions for patients, they would have to go to the hospital from not being compliant. Yet we're not getting paid as essential personnel. For instance, I had a prescription that one of the insurance companies, I'm not allowed to say, but it was $780 my cost, and my profit was $1.11 over cost. Nobody can live on $1 above cost on something that's $800. No one would do that job. Yet I'm still here making unfair contracts from big corporations who have moved. Keystone Mercy, Tom Wolf gave Keystone Mercy to a PBM, which is a pharmacy management company that is in Puerto Rico for a tax cut. And on January 1st, Tom Wolf gave health partners to CVS Caremark, and CVS Caremark decided that everybody with a prior auth for insulins, for high cost drugs, that they were null and void with patient. They didn't care about the patient's safety or the patient's efficacy. All they cared was about what drugs they get discounts from the manufacturers. They get rebates, and then they take a rebate from me 4 months later without telling me what the rebate is. And Tom Wolf refused to sign the Transparency Act on DIRs. People should be outraged. Black Lives Matter, Latinos matter.
Are you Latino?
No,
You're Italian?
Italian American.
Italian American.
I grew up in Southwest.
Okay.
My family.
Let me ask you a question. What exactly do you need to stay in business from this community right here?
Well,
what do you need them to do? Do you need them to bring their prescriptions in?
Yeah, absolutely. I know that this community is, they support the businesses they know. And so a lot of people, for instance, a lady came in and I filled a prescription and I said, where do you get your other prescriptions? And she said, Sunray. I've been going there since I was a child. And I said, they're my friends, you know, they're down the hill. I'm not going to steal their medicine, their drugs, but if for any reason, I'm here, you know. So I respect people having a pharmacist they trust. But a lot of patients that go to chains, that there's no personal touch. There's no people caring.
So you have the discounts and stuff that you could give the patients?
Whatever we need to do,
to bring the cost down?
I've given patients medications, especially children. I'm like, just give it to them. Like, on Friday, I had a patient from my other store. She needed prednisone. She needed a drug because she was short of breath. Like, we were taxed for time and setting up we had to bring our whole pharmacy here. I made it a point to drive to her home and bring her the medicine so she wouldn't go. Even though I made 50 cents, you know, like some drugs I'm sending out, I'm getting 30 cents above cost, like for a lot of medication.
Yeah, the chains they put small stores like this out of business.
They're trying.
One final word from you. What would you like to say to the community?
That I really love Wynnefield community. I think there's a great nucleus here of people who care. I want to be here for a long time, you know, just like Mr. Nelson was. And like whatever we can do for you, we go a step above and beyond. We also do free pill pack, which everybody's seen the commercials. Amazon bought a big corporation. They're trying to monopolize, get into pharmacy, but we do the same service for free, and it isn't 2-week turnaround, and we have a rapport with your doctors, and just if you could come and support us and every local pharmacy, we'd really appreciate it. And
give us your name again. Give us your name again.
My name's Paul Scota with Lehigh and Wynnefield Pharmacies. And if you're unhappy with your health care that you get through the state, let them know, because they're letting CVS and big corporations dictate what drugs you're allowed to get based on their contractual, what they get back from big drug corporations like Lilly, Novartis. You know, they'll switch your insulin, no problem, because they're getting a kickback from one company to another without regard for what you're stable on. So people should be, in my opinion, independent pharmacies matter. You know,